All right, ladies and gentlemen. Oh boy. So let's get a little bit of context in here. Yes, I intended on seeing the Barbie movie. All right. I was gonna give it a chance. It looked like a little fun, like, you know, little movie. It's not something that I would be like, excited to go and see. It's just, it's Margot Robbie. I'm usually a fan of Margot Robbie. Um, and quite frankly, like, while no, I never played with Barbie dolls. We did grow up like with our sisters and our cousins and our, whatever the case may be, playing with Barbie dolls, bro. Like, so I just figured, like, how could they twist this story to make it something interesting? It's a movie, bro. I don't think I have to say pause on that. Now, if I told you I was going to the movies dressed up in all pink and in a Ken doll fucking cosplay, perhaps I might have to hit pause a couple times. But that is not the case. Uh Bro, come on, man. But now I've changed my mind because apparently, according to a lot of people, according to Margot Robbie herself, this is a feminist film. All right, so yeah. So Margot Robbie isn't impressed with Mattel saying Barbie isn't a feminist movie. And this is why I said on a couple of shows ago, you got to start getting to the point where you get these actors, actresses to sign like deals to keep their mouth shut um when it comes to doing their press tour, because there's no reason for this. Why alienate? I mean, like, why even speak on this? You know it's divisive, bro. At this point, you know the whole feminist rhetoric shit is divisive. And so you purposely go out here and you say, I don't know if they're doing this to generate controversy or what. Margot Robbie has reacted with surprise after being informed that Robbie Brenner, head and executive producer of Mattel Films, has declared Barbie, the upcoming film from Greta Gerwig and starring Robbie, to be not a feminist film. Robbie appears as the titular doll in one of the most eagerly anticipated films of the summer, and indeed the day, July 21st. During an interview conducted by Elania Doctorman for the Time magazine, Brenner expressed her view that and that head that person is a that head and executive producer of Mattel Films is a woman, by the way. Expressed her view that Greta's film was not a feminist movie, a sentiment shared by other Mattel executives the author interviewed. This opinion sharply contrasted with the writer's own interpretation of the film and conversations with several actors who spontaneously described the film as feminist. So the writer, the director, and the actresses, they think they think this is a feminist film. But the executives at Mattel don't think so. Why? Because they actually want to make some money. Hello? They don't want none of that controversy. Hold on. Oh, I think this is it.
Please welcome Margot Robbie. Photo, and I heard a dad say to his little girl, he's like, thing that begin with, but there is a power dynamic shift.
Here it is. Here it is. Okay.
I'm watching, and I think
for everybody.
That's a sell. That's a sell.
Really,
Warner's didn't tell us to say that. We genuinely wanted to make something that everyone would just have a great time watching, and I think
That's cap. That's cap. If you wanted to make something that everybody would have a great time watching, then you wouldn't make it a feminist film. So I don't get that rhetoric at all. That's a lie. That's a lie. Anyway, let's continue.
you did.
Yeah.
We all did. We were allowed to watch half an hour of it, so I don't know
What'd
the
you
answer.
think?
Loved it.
Loved it.
Absolutely loved it.
Devastating when it ended.
Of course they're gonna say they loved it. They're not gonna sit in front of their face and say, "Oh yeah, I thought it was dog water. I thought it was complete dog shit." You know what I'm saying? So maybe I should go back to the drawing board.
Greta, I came to this movie thinking it was a movie about dolls, but it's not, is it?
Well, it is in a way. It's about, I mean, it's about Barbie, but it's also about human beings, and we're the people that make dolls, and then love the dolls, and then get mad at the dolls, and then make the dolls different than they are. But yeah, it's really about people.
So who's it for? Who's the movie for?
It's for everybody.
Cap, she's lying. How you gonna make a movie for every? Well, let her get to the quote first.
That's a sell. That's a
It's
sell.
really,
Warners didn't tell us to say that. We genuinely wanted to make something that everyone would just have a great time watching, and I think we did.
yeah.
We all did. We were allowed to watch half an hour of it, so I don't know
What'd
the
you
answer.
think?
Loved it.
Oh my
Loved it.
goodness, it went
Absolutely
back.
Devastating when it ended. We wanted more, yeah.
Leave
But
you wanting more.
I do have a question. Is Barbie a feminist?
Sure.
Yeah.
Yeah. Totally.
Well, I actually think she's something a little more.
So I mean, you heard it right there. They said it themselves. Barbie is a feminist. So there's no way you could have thought that she was making this for everybody when you clearly said Barbie is a feminist. Like, there's no way you thought she was making this for everybody. No way. You should know that feminist rhetoric is divisive. So for you to say, "Oh, it's for everybody," no, it's not. It's for feminists. Just say it's for feminists. Well, that's the thing. You don't want to say it's for feminists because you know it'll turn. Well, at least Mattel knows it'll turn the audiences off. So, and listen, maybe the casual audiences will still go out and see this, but I know you lost at least one customer. I'm definitely not going to see it. I'm not going to see no movie with feminist rhetoric in it. I just want to see a movie that entertains me. Listen, here's another confession. One of my favorite movies of all time is Mean Girls. I don't know why. You know what I'm saying? I don't know why. I don't know why. I just like that movie. I love Hot Chick. I don't know why. I just like that movie. So this whole idea that these movies can't appeal to males is I think that's not true. But when you purposely put anti-male rhetoric in it, which feminist propaganda is anti-men. So when you put that in movies, I'm sorry, bro, we don't want to see it. So, good luck, but I'm not going to see it. And, I'm not going to knock anybody else for going to see it. But I would venture to think that a lot of people, not all, I don't even know. I would venture to say that a lot of people are going to skip out on this movie after hearing about the feminist rhetoric. There's a lot of normies and casuals who don't really care and are not even really like a part of this culture war thing. But one of the conversations I've seen or at least opinions that I've heard is it possible that Mattel is aware of the culture war, which is why they don't want no parts of it. They don't want their property having no parts of it. And this is why they're coming out and saying, listen, no, it is not a feminist movie. Damn, my knees hurt, man. I don't know. So once again, good luck with that. I hope the movie's good, because if it ain't good and people find out about that feminist stuff before they even go and see it, and don't get it twisted. It's not just us talking about it anymore. If you look at the mainstream media, like if you look at like some of those Indiana Jones reviews, they're talking about nobody wants to see a old washed up Indiana Jones being bossed around by a young feminist woman. Nobody wants to see it. I think normal people are starting to become hip to what's going on, and they don't want no parts of it.
Let's go. Hey. Beat that thing down like you started attention, my baby. You had some plans with your man, just tell him to cancel, my baby.